Hey, this is Alan Curtis Meisner, otherwise known as the Dragonmancer. Welcome back to another episode of The Lair of the Dragonmancer live action. Basically, the nice thing about the animated ones is that it does add a little bit to the variety. I don't know if I mentioned this in my episode, what the Lair of the Dragonmancer is and is not all about, but just in case I didn't mention that part. And yes, animated flicks, whether it be the wildlife or perhaps even the slices of daily life, that's also part of the creations of the Lair of the Dragonmancer. Now, just seeing how I forgot to mention that part, here is, of course, my lovely assistants, the tortoise, the mouse, and the eagle. Now, basically, one of the things I remember was words of wisdom by the coach of the Highland rugby team that has won more wins than any other rugby team in America. It's probably the only one in the United States that stands out. Highland, Utah, and its coach is named Larry Galwix. And basically, he has quite a few rules that identify standards. He encourages everyone on his team to try to live the standards that exist within whatever faith they belong to. And there's also a couple of rules. Like one of the slogans is, of course, Forever Strong, which makes the title of the movie. Another is Don't Play with Snakes. Now, I could give you his example, but instead, I will tell you a story that was written by Iron Eyes Cody, an actor from the old Western films who, even though he himself was not of American Indian origin, nevertheless, because he was born in the state of Louisiana. Now, basically, his ancestors were of Sicilian origins, but he embraced the ways of the American Indian. Now, the reason why I say American Indian is because I am inclined to hold true to the teachings of Russell Means, who teaches that everyone who is born in the Western Hemisphere is Native American. So basically, since I was born in Sacramento, California, and Sacramento, California, the American flag flew over it during the time, yes, I am Native American. But even if I was born in Canada or Mexico or Argentina, it's like Russell Means taught everyone who is born in this country, born in this hemisphere, to be more specific, is Native American. Okay? But there is a tale that is native to this country that Iron Eyes Cody told. It's a story of a boy who decided that to begin his initiation as a man. He decided that he was going to climb up to the top of a mountain. And then, when he reaches the top of the mountain, there he meets a rattlesnake. Says the rattlesnake to the boy, "Take me down to the bottom of the mountain with you, where it is warmer." Says the boy to the snake, "You're a snake. If I take you down, you will bite me." "I will not bite you," says the snake. "I will treat you different." And so, after quite a bit of persuasion on the part of the snake, finally the boy relents, and he picks up the snake, and he goes down and back to the bottom of the mountain. and puts down the snake. As soon as he does so, the snake turns around and bites him. The boy is injected with the venom from the rattlesnake, and as the boy begins to breathe its last, the boy says to the rattler, "You said you would treat me different." The rattlesnake said, "You knew what I was when you picked me up." And so basically, that's the rule that Larry Gelworks points out: don't play with snakes. Because basically, one thing that you, I, everyone must remember: when you pick up a rattlesnake, and should you find yourself being bitten by one, remember, you knew what it was when you picked it up. You cannot blame anyone. It's like I said, you knew what it was when you picked it up. That's the story that I tell this day. As ever, thank you for watching, and have a good night.